it go. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Give it up, give it up, give it away while you were barely aware. You learned that day, cut off so much, hardly remained. While you knew that there was still a way. This is your only plan. Oh, now this is your only. Now this is your only plan. Oh, now this is yours. And you're right. You force it to yield. You forge it to the lines. You let your callous be your shield, and everyone will say that it all was finished years ago, but you will stay, and you won't ever let it go. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again you found the answer and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. When you had the answer and you were there alone, you left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Then again you found the answer and you were there alone. You left the door unopened when you knew that you would want more. Written in the back of my old diary, I gotta break sometime. It's underlined and red, scrawled across the screen beneath the spider ring. I gotta break sometime. I left it all unread. And the more I know, the less I seem to care. Weighted down by everything and falling through the air. And the more I hold, the less that I can bear. But hey, we all gotta break sometime. Cracked inside a kiln between the firing. We all gotta break sometime. You glazed it anyway. Screamed across the city from a windowsill. We all gotta break sometime. That's all you had to say. But the more I know, the less I seem to care. Weighted down by everything and falling through the air. And the more I hold, the less that I can bear. But hey, we all gotta break sometime. Written in the back of my old diary, we all gotta break sometime. It's underlined and lead, scrawled across the screen beneath the spider ring. We all gotta break sometime. I left it all unread, cracked inside a kiln between the firing. We all gotta break sometime. You blazed it anyway. Screamed across the city.
Whoa,
from a
what's up?
windowsill. We all gotta break sometime. That's all you had to say.
We're gonna just turn the music down a little bit here and get ready for some racing today. All right, folks, I'm a little bit late, later than I wanted to be at least, because I got down the rabbit hole of cop YouTube videos, because a good friend of mine was actually in one as one of the cops. So I got down the rabbit hole, and I shouldn't have. Let me just share this with some friends. So today, very similar to what we were doing last time, we're trying to recover my safety rating, because it was tanked a few days ago. It was absolutely tanked a few days ago, and I'm still working that one off. So we're gonna try to keep it clean. There's some new weekly content today as well, so we'll get into that. Oh, let's get into the game. Oh. All right. Hopefully I didn't just crash the game because I tabbed out. Nope, I'm good. There we go. Sometimes this game will crash if you tab out when it's loading on PC. So, just Forza things. Oh, I'm so excited to race today, though. I'm really stiff from I don't know what, but I'm ready. I'm ready. How are you guys doing today? CJ, welcome. Dave, welcome. Thank you for joining. Oh. Oh. All right, optimizing shaders has been completed. We are moving. We're definitely going to be taking a coffee break today. I want you guys to know that. The Mustang Shelby GT500 series. Oh, whoa, that sounds fun. The Holy Trinity Hybrid. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, Dave. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, I'm doing super well. Just kind of chilling, just kind of vibing. So that actually sounds like a lot of fun. We're going to try that out for sure. And then we have the LaFerrari, the Spider, and the McLaren P1, which that's a reference to Top Gear, the hybrid Holy Trinity. It's a Top Gear reference there. So we'll definitely do that. Oh, they're even having a Le Mans race there. That should be fun. So yeah, so that's a yikes. That's a yikes safety rating there. We're gonna try and fix that today. So GT2 series is the series of choice right now. We could do some of that later. As always, we've got the Forza Touring Car series. We've got some Formula Mazdas, which we can always do. Love those. A and P class for the series for open events. To be honest, I don't really care about those, but you can do it. We can do it. I think what we're going to focus on is mostly the spotlight content, though. So LaFerrari, Spider, and P1 here, and then moving into the Mustang Shelby GT 500 Spec Series races. That should be a lot of fun. So how's the audio levels? Is the music at a good level? It's about at the right level for me. So they have an Eco Rock Speedway oval circuit race in 16 minutes. So I want to do that. I want to do that really bad. So we're gonna do that. Let's get into some Shelby GT500 stuff. I think I'm gonna have to purchase this car because I don't have it yet.
Get comfortable using the edges of the track whenever
there we
possible.
go. Let's
That way you'll
buy
get
the
to control
car.
drivers racing down the middle of the track one after another.
So what kind of tuning do we have in this car? Obviously the tires, and you can't tune the final drive. Oh, we can do some camber, so that's good. Right away we're just gonna move our front caster to like 6%. That's usually what I move it to. Fairly typical. It's actually a little stiffer than I was expecting things to be there. But, yep, have those anti-roll bars we can do. Ride height we can adjust. We're going to slam that to the ground because we don't need it to be that high. Got some bump stiffness, obviously, and we do have a rear wing that we can adjust. So I'm just going to increase that a little bit, not a lot. Slim, welcome, welcome. We definitely need to get a livery on this car when the time comes. Let's go to fuel and tire. We're using sport tires, and I think what we'll do is we'll just
Race starts in 5 minutes.
start at the back or wherever we're going to start. We're not going to qualify for this race. We're just going to feel the car out. We're not going to try. Oh my gosh. There is a lot of items. Oh, and the understeer. Does feel like a Ford, that's for sure. Feels a bit like a boat. Feels a bit like a boat, so we're probably going to have to... Okay, and it does not brake as well as I would like it to. Okay, I gotta drive this like I think a Ford should be driven. Oh goodness. Oh, it's just gonna have a ton of understeer, and then it's gonna have some snap oversteer because it's so powerful. And gotta be really careful down here because, yep, you're gonna understeer hard down the hill here. And then you're gonna understeer a lot here, but we can use some of that camber to our advantage. Let's try to really cut the corner here, up the hill. So we almost want to just keep it in third gear. Look at that understeer. This just does not want to turn this car. So just want to just keep it in third. Oh yes, Mugello is indeed a fantastic, fantastic track. So I actually do have the fastest lap in practice right now. I don't think that's the fastest lap for qualifying, but we're going to brake a bit earlier this time, keep it in third gear, maybe go into second here. Let's go. Oh dude, oh it just slides so much. It feels like there's no grip in the rear. Just feels like there's no grip in the rear whatsoever. Definitely gonna have to do some tuning to this car to make it feel good. Let's try and do some stuff right away. So the first thing we want to do, let's just take out that rear toe. We don't need that. We want to reduces over understeer. I think we want to soften the front a bit, quite a bit actually. And we'll keep that where it is. We're gonna keep that where it is as well. Because a lot of the understeer is coming from the front, I believe. We'll just increase a little bit there.
30 seconds.
Just gonna increase my volume a little bit there. Just so I can hear the revs a little bit better. There's a lot of stuff on the screen in this car. It's actually almost easier to view it on the roof there, but I'm not going to race on the roof. So our key here is to just keep it safe. We really don't want to get into trouble. It's going to be so easy to get this car into trouble. We do not want to do that. I'm starting like, yeah, 7th on the grid. So I'm starting actually kind of up there a little bit. But I don't think a lot of people actually qualified. And given the strength of field right now, I think 3rd is possible. But it does depend on who's behind me. You know, there's some drivers behind me that might be able to give me a run for my money here. So yeah, 3rd is possible, but let's not push it. Let's not push it here. So all right. Gonna just give myself a little bit of a hand massage, getting some tightness right here. I think I put a lot of stress in that part of my hands when I'm sim racing, so want to de-stress it a bit. All right. Hopefully it loads. It does. Let's get into this one. It's only 4 laps, but it's going to be a long 4 laps, so let's see how we do. I get a fairly good start off the line there. Oh my gosh, and I just get absolutely demolished by the guy. Let's take it nice and easy here. He's going to understeer there. Look at him just flailing. It's the 3rd gear meta in this car. I don't want to run into the back of him, so I'm going to brake way too early. But I know he's and he's going to make the mistake right there, so that'll allow me to get by him. And I'm in 2nd place on lap 1 of this race, and all I have to do is just take it home, because I'm not trying to get into any crazy battles here. The car does feel a little bit more nimble, so that's good. I will just try to defend nice and easy here. We'll take the inside line. We'll cut it a little bit close there. This guy's got some good pace. I'm just going to hold the inside here. He's got the run on me. He's going to try for a move. Okay, I'm going to move back over, and then I'm going to just try and stay side by side with him through turn 1. Ooh, a good little battle here. Oh, and I understeer a little bit, but This guy's got some good pace in the corners. He seems to have gotten this car kind of down in those corner sections, understeering a bit there. Whereas I maybe have a little bit more strength on the long corners here. Oh, wow, just, oh, sliding. Keep the car, keep it. Yep, okay, we're good. It's a Shelby. So it's basically the Mustang. It's a Shelby Cobra, a GT500. So very similar to the Mustang. It's practically a Mustang is what it is, with a few extra bells and bobs. I think it has a little stronger engine in it. I don't know the whole details of the difference between the Shelby and the Mustang. Let's just try and stick with this guy the best that we can, and try and come away with a podium finish here, because that in and of itself is going to be a win for me in this car. This car is a beast to drive. I don't know if it's showing accurately or not, but it definitely feels like a beast to drive, and I actually might be slightly faster than this guy ahead of me. Slightly. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gaining on him on this lap. And I'm faster than the guy behind, which is always good. Oh, wow, that's actually a really good lap. That's a solid lap. Faster than any qualifying lap that I saw. So if I can keep that up, there might be a chance for me. Just try and keep it nice and clean here. Don't want to get ourselves into trouble. This is where I really think I gain the most on this guy ahead of me, is in this part of the track. I'm able to just carry a bit more speed. He does much better right here. Although, last lap I think he did a very good job. I actually do a really good job there. Ooh, a little bit wide into that turn there, that wide hairpin. Lose a little bit of time on him, but I think we're just a little bit too far back to make anything stick here. Oh, I get a really good exit. That's going to be my fastest lap right there. That was about the best I could have asked for. I think that's about the best I could have asked for. That was a good race. Clean. I gained positions. I think we count that as a win. I think we count that as a huge win in our book. No penalties. I think I had some like collision things at the beginning just because people were running into me, but and I maybe ran into him a little bit there, a little bit understeery in turn 1.
Great race.
I did have that off track, but that was a mistake. But last 2 laps were completely clean. And that's always good. I'm gonna look here. So how, like, difference between Cobra and Mustang. Cobra has specific wheels. Oh, this is old, the SVT. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It's the Cobra is just a special edition Mustang, because of the namesake of Shelby. So it's just a special edition one. Yeah, that's the one we were excited for. The Eagle Rock Speedway. We're gonna join that one. Actually, here, let's cancel real quick. Let's get a livery on this car. So if we go to cars, go to design and paint, and we go to, is this going to be under Ford? I don't think it, oh no it is. It's the Ford Mustang Shelby. Yep, so if we go to that, and we go to find a design, let's look for a great design on this car. Let's look for something sick. That was what that guy was using at the beginning. A Miku livery. As everyone knows, anime makes you go faster. A bluey one? Yo, a Dynaco one? I think we have to go with that Dynaco one. Yeah, baby. It's totally the wrong car, but if we're doing an oval race, we gotta have that Dynaco livery. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We're doing the Dynaco. Totally the wrong car, wrong brand, but cool car. So I gained some skill for that. I still am not gaining safety rating though, which is disappointing. 16 laps here at the oval circuit. Let's
There are
go.
multiple race lines through the Eagle Rock Oval, but stay off the high line late in the race.
And let's do some practice to start here. Since this is an oval race, we're gonna wanna set things up a little bit different. I think softer is generally better, but since we don't really need to worry about it, we need to worry about cornering speed more than anything. And so we are going to decrease our arrow because we want that car to rotate into the corners a bit. So we're increasing camber just a little bit, and we're gonna go in for some practice here. The understeer on this car is ridiculous. I feel like there's just not enough camber on the oval. I don't know, that didn't really seem like it was faster. It felt better in the rotation there, going down to third. So we might be able to manage that if we can. It just helps with a little bit of rotation there. Yeah, no, I don't think that's the way. It's that final turn, I'm not doing too hot on it. Yep, that's how you do it. It's like 105. .105, 104. That's what I want to keep in that corner. Okay, yep, that's an off track. Yo, what's up, Mauer? All right, let's
10 minutes till race.
let's do a. We could do a tune and tune the car up a bit more. I don't think we're going to do that though. We're gonna take the first coffee break because I'm all out. So I'm gonna go do that since we have some time. So the first interview that I had on Tuesday, no job. Thought the interview went well, but just didn't align, I guess. I thought the interview yesterday went really well as well, so that was really cool. That was an in-person one, so that was really nice to actually get to go in person. Yeah, things were actually, I thought went pretty well. And even one of the managers that I was talking to, she was mentioning that, your skills, there's a planning position we're looking for. And did you see that? And I was like, I checked the whole site. I didn't see this planning one. And sure enough, I checked when I got home and there wasn't any posting. So I messaged them today to see if I could maybe be put in the hat for that one as well. Because that actually might align with my current skills a little bit better. Now, the one I actually interviewed for probably will teach me a bit more. But yeah. I thought it went well, and I got the added benefit of seeing the Thunderbirds. So, if you know what the Thunderbirds are. So, anyway, if you don't know what the Thunderbirds are, let me know in chat, and I will let you know what they are when I get back. Come here, buddy. There's a dog. There's a wild dog. Yeah, I did ask him for, yes, you did go to the wrong page, Travis. The Thunderbirds are the aerial acrobatics and demonstration team for the United States Air Force, flying F-16s in their signature white and blue paint scheme. They perform aerial feats for those around the nation. Yeah, no, they're the like if you've ever heard of the Blue Angels, the Blue Angels are the U.S. Navy's aerial acrobatics and demonstration team. The Thunderbirds are the Air Force, which it's funny because I feel like the Blue Angels get more publicity, and they're better. But don't let anyone tell you I said that. The Blue Angels are actually sick, and they fly F-18s. Yeah, it's exactly like the Blue Angels. So, one second. It's funny though because like the Blue Angels I feel like are better than the Thunderbirds, but you know, the Air Force is the Air Force and the Navy is beating them. I just find it ironic. I find it funny. Let me get the coffee break icon off of this here. So, I just find it humorous that the Air Force doesn't do as good of a job as the Navy. But yeah, I was down there for I was like going in person to my interview, and yeah, they were just ripping through downtown. And I look up and I see that they're F-16s, and I'm like, huh, what are they doing here? And they're pretty low. What are they doing here? There must be a show. And then I looked a little closer, and I saw the paint scheme, and was like, oh, that's the Thunderbirds, I'm pretty sure. And so I messaged my dad right away, who's big into aviation and stuff like that. See ya, Travis. Thanks for joining for just a moment and leaving the like. Really appreciate it. Really does go a long way. And speaking of which, if you guys are on, do leave a like and share. Like and subscribe and share if you haven't already, because it goes a long way to help. So, but yeah, it was just a cool surprise though to see them. So let's go and do. Let's do it. Yeah, that's the fastest lap in qualifying right there. It does not bode well. That's a wide angle there. Oh, wow, actually. That worked pretty well. But yeah, I did ask for feedback on my interviews and everything, and a lot of the, like, they do a lot of behavioral questions in tech interviews and things like that. And they said that everything was good there, but my experiences didn't really align. So for the first one, I'm basically shifting my whole career into a different sector, which is tough when you've done how many years in like one area of engineering. Shifting to a new focus is tough. It's like you're doing cybersecurity and then you all of a sudden want to go into like software development or something. Or I don't know, maybe it's a little different there. Or cybersecurity is like a more IT focused role, a different like IT sector. Just makes it makes it more difficult because it's something you just haven't done. You know, it's just something you're unfamiliar with. All right, let's go into it. Okay, well, we have some good pace. We just need to make sure that we keep it here. It's going to be a bit argy-bargy here at Eagle Rock, and we're just going to have to do the best that we can. We don't want to get into too much trouble. We need a good start off the line, but if things don't go well off the line, we do know that we've got some good pace in the car. So we got some good pace when you can line it up with the other racers here, and yeah, we'll just do the best we can. Key is no penalties. That is the key. A win's always good though too. And I feel like this is my chance, because I guess I'm better at oval racing than everyone else here, so let's do it, boys. Here we go. Okay, lost the position on the start there, but that's okay. We're just gonna... He's hit the wall. Just need to keep it nice and calm here. This guy behind me is awfully quick. Oh, and he biffed it into the wall. That's going to be a nice, comfortable buffer for me there. He biffed it into the wall. He's going to fall back from that one, and now I just have to run away with it. He was having a really good race. I just need to make sure to not make any mistakes for the last half of this race. Welcome back. We're just commanding the lead here. Just got to keep it nice and focused here. Just a few more laps. Two more laps. Man, I'm pretty good at this NASCAR thing. I think I'd make myself a living doing some NASCAR. Boogity 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 boys. Let's go racing. Everyone else has got some wombo penalties. Meanwhile, here I am, absolutely vibing with my outside tires dying a little bit, but it's okay. I guess I need to get myself an iRacing subscription now and racing the NASCAR Coca-Cola series. Let's go! Let's go, baby! I had the fastest lap. Actually, there was a guy down there that had a pretty fast lap. But I had some nice quick laps right there. Goodness me. Woo! I didn't even have one to shake and bake with. I didn't even have anyone to shake and bake with. I was doing that all on my lonesome. That was a good one. Yeah, ovals are way more fun than people give credit for. It's not as fun to watch. I will say that. Like from a watching standpoint, even like in the car, it's not as fun to watch. I will say ovals like on the big screen are fun to watch sometimes. But oh yeah, there I am. I was shaking and baking all by myself, baby. Shaking and baking all by myself. But yeah, no, they're not as fun to like watch by yourself, but when you're doing it, it's really fun. I have a really good time doing those. So, do we want to do this one, or do we want to move over into the LaFerrari space? Yeah. Do I want to go into the LaFerrari space? You know, I've done 2 laps and I've done 2 races in that car. I've got a 3rd place, I got a win. I'm feeling good. We'll come back to that at another time sometime. I want to see if it increases my safety rating. Actually, Maple, so what is this? Mobile One has rebranded the thing. In this event, get behind instead of faster than Tony Stewart's time. You can get an you can do a okay. So you could do a Mobile One thing, which race Mobile One Pro driver Tony Stewart. I guess I could try. Guess I could try. What are the grand prizes for this Gillette P1 thing, too? You want me to do the Tony Stewart thing? I'll do the Tony Stewart thing. Chat demands that I do it. I mean, literally doesn't matter to me. But if you guys want to see it, I'm all in for it. If you demand that I try the rivals thing, so if we go to the Tony Stewart thing, we can get the Mobile One didgeridoo here, and it says that his time was a 157.4. I feel like that's not going to be that bad. Like, it's a good time. 157.4. So if we let's go to the Americas and see if there's like a one near me. No results. Friends. Everyone's doing hardcore in this car. Trying to look at some of these names here to see if I can recognize anyone. Nope, nobody so far. So we'll just take that right from the start, and we'll try it. We'll try it out. We'll do the Ford Mustang Boss. The Boss. We're gonna move over to some new music as well. So we're gonna get the new music up here. while we're doing this, we're gonna play some. We're gonna play some good stuff. It's, I think it's this one. Yep. All right, the '69 Ford Mustang. Can't do any tuning to the car. We are just going into it. So I think it's gonna have a rear end. And it's gonna be a boat. We'll give myself a better chance there. Actually feels pretty good. Kind of floats around a bit, but pretty much reacting how I want it to. It's a bit understeery at high speeds, but you get a lot of off throttle oversteer. Yep. So that's a first gear turn. Yeah, just dive into it a bit like that. All right, all right. Go a little wider. On the power a bit earlier there. Up the hill we go, full power. Okay. 2 seconds. Oh, the understeer. No, that's not his ghost. It's like another person's ghost. Oh no! Not as good as my first time through. Oh no! There we go. Oh, I did it. I think I did it. Is that beats his time, right? I have to check. I might be. Did he get a 57.4? He might have had a 57.4. Top 6%, not too bad though. Definitely can do better than that, but he did. I was just a little. I'm just a little off. We'll come back to that one. I think that's good for now, but we'll come back to that one for sure. That was fun. I think I've got a lot of time in that one. That first sector especially, if I can get a better run through turn 1 into turn 2 and then keep the speed better in turn 2, probably braking a little bit more so I can rotate into turn 3 and then hit turn, rotate into turn 2 quicker and then keep that momentum into turn 3 over the hill, I'll gain a ton of time from that. I mean, you could always improve the end as well. Like, there's always a little bit of room for improvement in that hairpin, the carousel section. So, yeah, I totally see why a 54 is doable because, yeah, people are nuts at this game. But yeah, I think I could do a 56 fairly handily. So I did get that Mobile 1, the Mobile 1 thing. Got the Gillette Racing, the Logitech G Challenge, Porsche Racing, Bridgestone Racing. Got a SoundCloud one here. These literally mean nothing to me though. I could care less about these. I'm just gonna put on the Forza Horizon one. There's a Forza Horizon like faithful fan. There it is. I'll put on the Horizon one and call it good. Ugh. Let's do some racing though. Oh, I was in the multiplayer. I wasn't in the multiplayer there. Still B class. I don't know about that one. I think I'm doing better than B class right now. Alright. We're doing... Let's do the Holy Trinity rivals stuff. The hybrids. Have I seen Initial D? I have seen the first episode of Initial D, and it was so old that I struggle with it. Not that all old anime I struggle with, but for some reason that one in particular I struggled with more than others. I don't know. Now, I'm a McLaren guy, so I think I have to pick the McLaren. But the Porsche Spyder does sound fairly interesting. We're going to do the McLaren though. So its speed is fast. What about this one? Speed is not as fast as the P1. Handling. It's actually not as good as the P1 either. The P1 is the obvious winner in top speed. Obvious winner in top speed. And I'm also a McLaren guy, so I have to try. We're gonna go for it. Car, fuel and tires. We're gonna put that on. We're gonna go tune car. I think we're gonna be okay here for now. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna go here. That's a lot. Since this is going to be a fast car, just gonna we can move that ride height as low as we go. You're right, the LaFerrari is the all-arounder. This one's got top speed, but when you look at everything else, it looks like it's handily going to be the best car, like overall. The top speed is so fast. And the handling. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so fast. You have to brake very early. This track has some really... Okay, you gotta brake so early though, because even though the brakes are okay, it's just so fast. You have to brake earlier than you want to. Oh, buddy. We're just doing practice right now. This thing stabilizes under pressure well, like, or under speed well. Now this is a open class series, so people can upgrade these cars, but since I like to race the car and learn it as I go, I don't like to pay for the upgrades. I don't like to pay for the upgrades. with my credits, even though I have plenty of credits. Oh! I do. Until I can actually earn them myself. Senna is really good. I'm really excited for the next Logitech G Challenge because I want to give it a good shot again. I got 73rd in the US, which wasn't close to 16th, which is what you needed to be, but when you consider that only almost 25k people tried it and I was 73rd, that's pretty good. Yeah, I got some Hot Wheels, baby.
Race starts in 5 minutes.
Dude, I think I'm going to have to pit in the middle of this race. The Kiwi Senna owner, Mondi? I'm not familiar with him. Why would you roast somebody for getting a car that they want? Like, that just seems stupid. He's getting a car he wants. Whatever, dude. Like, it's a very rare spec of the Senna. Yeah, I mean, I don't think people should care that much. Oh, he was doing a stupid stunt with it? He was doing a stunt with it. Interesting. I mean, oh, he destroyed it? Okay, that's stupid. Okay. That's really dumb. You can't be that stupid. Let's just try and qualify. I don't know. We're not going to be anywhere close to the front. Ah! Skip that lap.
2 to go.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, yeah, sure, he totaled his car or whatever, but that's his loss. If he's the one that wants to be stupid with it, I mean...
Seconds to race start.
That'll work. Yikes. He's a racer. He should know better then. He should really know better. Okay, again, we're just going to try to keep it nice and simple here. We're going to keep it nice and clean. Yeah, I don't understand why you need to involve yourself in like roasting or like internet disputes. It's just kind of stupid, kind of silly. Literally makes no difference. So why even worry about it? I don't know. Right. And who knows, like maybe he's got a deal with McLaren there that they'll help him repair some of that stuff, and but it's not going to be cheap, but might be able to repair it. Or he'll probably just need a new one. All right, here we go. That's why I don't use social media. What was that traction from that? I think it was a Ferrari. Ooh, that was close. That was a dive bomb, but I was strong on the brakes, so... Oh. Ooh. That was a little bit rude, but I was the one who ended up losing the car in the end, so... Oh, buddy, you can't just turn in like that. I guess you can, but... That was not a good turn. Somebody can't cancel that. All right, let's keep up the good work here. Ooh, I caught it. So, honestly, for being in a car that's not upgraded, I feel like this is going okay. I think he put on soft tires. I saw Max Verstappening there. So, dude, he did that and just quit. He just quit. He wasn't having any of it. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Nice work out there. P6.
Well, yeah, you need a Facebook there, Mauer, because how am I supposed to be, how am I supposed to be friends with you if you're not on Facebook? Senna is better than P1 in one thing? What? Senna is better than the P1 in a lot of things. I think P1 has speed. I think the P1 has more speed, but oh gosh, dude, he ruined that car. Stupid. Ah. All right. I'm getting into like a heated debate with a friend. Oof. Yeah, because it's like the glass. It has the glass there. It's like a special glass, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, you know, I want to get a livery on this car, so I'm going to go do that real quick. And I'm going to try get some upgrades on the car to start. And we moved up to a... Yeah, there's a heated debate in the ZRL chat right now about F1. About F1 and McLaren's dealings. I agree with KP 100% on it. It's just I don't agree that you should bash Norris as much as people are bashing Norris because he didn't do it quicker. I don't think you should be given Norris any crap about that, because he did I think he's doing what he needs to do in order to win that championship. So he's got to do what he needs to do. He's got to do what he needs to do. Why would you put a Red Bull livery on McLaren? That's so stupid. Ooh, that's a good looking one. Like an old classic McLaren, like the Goodwin McLaren. That's actually a pretty good looking one. You know, that's actually a pretty good looking one. Let's go with this older, style McLaren livery. An F1 ticket. WEC World Endurance Championship. Let's go back to that car here. Yeah, I picked like an older style McLaren livery there. Like an old F1 car a little bit. It's not 1-to-1, but it's close enough. I really want to get those springs and dampers, weight reduction. Handling would be better. Transmission. Race transmission. Aero. That's so dumb that you get rid of the really sick looking aero just to put that stupid wing on. How dumb is that? But you need it if you want that performance, baby. TT 400 left. We'll just get the transmission upgrade there. So we're not going to be as fast in a straight line, but we could tune a little bit of that out. Tune a little bit of that out. I gotta be able to drive competitively, so gonna have to destroy the look a little bit. The problem is the aero means so much in this game. You know what they need to do? They need to do like a transmog system where you can have the look of the old wing, but you do the stats of like a new wing. That's what you should do. But that's a good idea. I should sell that to him. The thing is, the front wing one, it's so fine. Like the front wing one isn't obtrusive at all. It's just the back. It's always the rear wing. They have just terrible rear wings for these cars, which they need to fix. Honestly, that wing should just be adjustable from the start. You should just always be able to adjust that wing. That's how they fix that. You just make it the default wing adjustable. I mean, it's a system, so you should be able to adjust that wing. It's I don't know. But I need that performance.
Racing on local public roads ended in 1956 when the Watkins Glen Road Course opened,
Right.
immediately attracting top international race events and champion drivers.
All right. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna do some practice with the new wing and see how things are feeling.
Till restart.
Yep, Senna's the same way, yep. You know what I'll do is I'll probably use this arrow upgrade for like a little bit until I can get enough points to get the tire upgrade. Because what you really need is the race tire upgrade. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah. There we go. Up the hill we go. Nice.
10 minutes till race start.
Feels okay. Woo. All right, so what can we do to just improve a bit of this car? We can lower the rear downforce a little bit, increase front downforce just a little bit. We can make the bump stiffness just a little bit softer. Springs are already pretty soft, which is surprising. Everything is pretty soft. We'll give it a little bit of outwards. My favorite team is Williams, but I'm rooting for McLaren right now. My favorite team is Williams because of Alex Albon. I don't love Sargent. I love Williams as a team though. I'm really excited to see what they do in the next few years with James Vowles taking the reins. All the trajectory I've seen from the team has been incredibly positive. So, yeah, definitely a Williams fan. Let's do a quali. I can't stand Red Bull. I can't stand Max. I like Ferrari though. I don't mind Ferrari. I have nothing wrong about Ferrari, or I have no issues with Ferrari because I love the legacy of the team. Same with McLaren though, like the legacy of those teams are awesome, incredible. Dude, Max was a huge crybaby. I love how they blamed it on sim racing. I think that's funny. I think that's really funny. There was a meme that a friend in the ZRL pet chat posted, and it was like Toto Wolff, because Mercedes is courting, possibly getting Max over to their side, and it was like, you can sim race all you want over here. Who's Red Bull working with on that hypercar? I mean, Max is good. I don't deny that. I just don't like him. But yeah, it's not. It's not even that I think he's a bad driver. I think he's one of the best drivers of our age. It's just, I really don't like. I just really don't like him. Yeah, it's not even a dig to. Yeah, it's not even a dig to his capabilities. I just can't stand him. Shoot. All right, 11 o'clock. We're at 11 o'clock already. Shooters. Gonna have to go to Costco here soon. Taking a trip. Shoot. Bad start. What am I doing, Shim? Let's get back out there. It's so bumpy. Yeah, but who is Red Bull working with? Because Red Bull doesn't make their, like, they make their own, like, cars, but they don't make their own engines. They always have worked with someone. The Red Bull powertrain is just a Honda engine. Is it just a brand? It's a branding thing. I mean, they may have some of their engineers from the F1 team working on it, but yeah, I don't need your crap, Mauer. I don't need it. I don't need this negativity, Mauer. Don't want to hit the wall again. Exactly, right? It's just so bumpy up the hill. I feel like it's probably the rebound stiffness. Why am I so quiet? I think it's because I'm focusing. This car is requiring a bit more effort than I was expecting. Woo! I want to get this guy. Woohoo! Let's go! Nice little battle there at the end. Nice little battle. Yeah, he had a little bit more turn in than me, but yeah, it was a good race still. Happy with that one. You know, I was expecting the McLaren to be better than it is, but it seems like it's still a few seconds off the pace, doesn't it? Quite a few seconds off the pace, in fact. Which is silly that they make this the rival. It's like they don't test this ahead of time to make sure that it's going to be good driving between the three cars that they choose. I guess they did choose some good ones the last couple times. It was like the Formula One ones, and then it was the rally cars. Those were fine, but these ones just seems a little weird. It seems a bit sus that it doesn't perform as well. RB17. Yeah, so who are they working with on that?
Well done. P5.
So obviously the F1 team's assisting. Naturally aspirated V8 engine. Are they making the engine themselves? They can't be making the engine themselves. Maybe they are. Let's ooh, Le Mans. We could do Le Mans. Yeah, let's do that one. That sounds fun. Practice 3 is happening in 18 hours. Oh, the Adrian Newey designed. Yep.
The Le Mans Full Circuit is home to the world's most prestigious 24-hour endurance race, where the most important car builders battle for the ultimate
Cool.
motorsports bragging rights.
No, they didn't make the F1 engine. Honda did. Honda made their F1 engine.
30 seconds to race start.
Oh, well, we're starting at the back. And even though it's labeled Red Bull powertrains now, Honda still supports. They just don't. RB17 against AMG 1. Not sure which one's going to be better. I mean, Adrian Newey designed. That's a big deal. I mean, there's a lot of little things on that. There's a lot of little things on that AMG 1 that make it fairly unique. So we're just gonna put the fuel in and go. They did? Emissions? Is it an emissions thing? It's probably an emissions thing, isn't it? Some export import thing. Probably won't let him over here. It's like emissions. I don't know. It's probably something to do with it not being street legal over here for whatever reason. Honestly, doesn't surprise me. Yeah. All right. Let's race at Lama. Lemma. Oh no. Well, it's been out for a lot longer too. I mean, the AMG one's been out for a couple years now, right? I mean, they took them longer than they were expecting to get some of them out, but stupid. The glitches. Oh, that was an off track. Yeah, I know what the AMG one is. I think, was it Lewis Hamilton or Nico Rosberg just got his? Yep, I knew I was going to go too fast into that. Didn't know my braking zone. I'll blame it on that. Goodness me. Need to do a better job there. Goodness me. I'm not last place anymore. Shows you how much I know this track, though. Oh my goodness, dude. I'm not sure what the Soul GT is. Never seen that one. To be completely honest though, like modern hypercars really aren't my deal. Retro rally cars. Now that's and sports cars. As much as I love F1, F1's my favorite like racing thing out there. But when it comes to like my own personal taste in car, like what would I buy? Actually, if I was to buy a hypercar, it would probably be, or like a really souped up sports car, it would probably be a McLaren if I could. If I could get a McLaren. But yeah, retro rally cars and sports cars. Dream car, Audi Sport Quattro. Yeah, I can't afford to go to Singapore. Ah, Koenigsegg, that's a good choice. Woo, a little bit slidey there. Car's a little bit brutal, but it's fun. Track is brutal. I do not have the knowledge of this course. To be successful. I have rudimentary knowledge of this course. Good final lap there. That was a pretty good final lap. Oh, nice. Yeah, Chimera. So it's a mix of their two cars there. Yeah. Not a bad lap too in the end. I mean, not as fast as the guy ahead of me, but he also wasn't getting valid laps. So, yeah, feel like that's fairly good for what I could do, especially with everything is um, and only I'm the only one that has like the lower PI like that, so. Sorry, yeah, there are more cars with lower PI, but yeah, did okay though. Did okay.
Good run out there. P10.
You're right, they did all ignore track limits. Thank you. It's for my favorite band. It's called Good Kid. They're the band that you hear. Well, I'll turn them on right now because I finished that playlist, so I can turn them on right now. So yeah, I'll show it a little bit better. So at the top it says Good Kid, and actually I'll flip my camera around. So Good Kid, that's my band that I love, and it's just like some of their characters because they have like characters on their album cover. So I believe, yeah, it's the Everything or the break guy. It's Mimi. Good Kid himself, or Nomu Kid, and then it's like Cool Nomu Kid. So, August 9th is a very important day. August 9th. National Melon Day? It's National Melon Day on the 9th. All right, 30 minutes left of the stream. We're going to do some GT racing because... Oh, nice. Singapore's birthday. Nice. I do want to go to Singapore eventually. It's on my list. I think. Do I have a friend in Singapore, or is he in Thailand? I know someone in the in that area, and my game froze, so I'm gonna have to restart that. You have to restart the game here. I believe he's in Singapore. I have a friend in Singapore. So, yeah, definitely on my list of places. Right now, my number one is Japan. My number one is Japan, and my wife's would probably be like going back to Europe somewhere. So Scotland, I think, Scotland and Ireland. Because she has some heritage there. Yep, that's what I've heard. Right now is a good time to travel to like Japan too, because the yen is like bad. A really good exchange rate for U.S. Travelers right now. So I really want to go. Yeah, I really want to go. That indeed I am. I don't have my ring on, but that indeed I am. And yeah, just be vibing over here. I think I was, yeah, I took it off. Did I take it off yesterday because of, I was washing the dishes. Yep, I took it off yesterday because I was washing the dishes. And my hands get super pruny, like really fast, so I took that off right away. so I wouldn't lose it. Oh man, so a medium race at the Hockenheim Ring in the Forza GT2 series or Formula Mazda? You live in 2OS like us? I'm not sure I understand. Not sure I follow that reference, whatever it might be. I am wearing glasses. I'll move back to that.
The
I am.
Hockenheim Ring is known for
I am
its
in my
long,
20s.
fast straights and tight corners, which means those heavy braking zones will provide many passing opportunities.
So you're right on both parts, but yep. Like in real life, a 2010 Volkswagen Jetta that's like beat up because it's a reliable car. It doesn't have a turbo, so I'll never have to worry about that. And it's yeah, it's easy to repair. These are GT2 cars too, so. Oh, you're saying in the game? Yeah, no, this is, I think, yeah, the 458. These are like the GT2 spec cars. They have very loose understandings of what GT cars actually are in this game. So, they'll put this in the GT2 spec. So, which probably makes sense. It's more of like a GTE spec, an older GTE spec. Come on, load. Having some issues with the loading. Come on. Don't freeze again. Hi, puppy. Got my puppy here. Oh. Sleepy. I'm not too bad right now. Ooh. I must be in a perpetual state of sleepy. Get a feel for this car around this track. Because I'm a bad driver. Okay, I've got some pace in this. Keep it in second gear here. Oh no. Ah. That was a mistake on my part. This car doesn't really like to be driven wild. It's very sensitive. There we go. Let's take it nice and easy here. Last couple. Big lag spike there. Fairly comfortable.
Till race starts.
I've got some more pace. I'm also using the medium tires, so there we go. All right, so we'll do medium tires, I think, to start. Fuel and tires. We'll take all the fuel we're gonna need. Say hard tires. I'm not gonna need a pit stop. Let's do one qualifying lap and see what we can accomplish. Whoops. Messed up first corner a little bit. All right. Brake hard. First gear. Get the car rotated. Could have done that a little bit better. Flat out. Brake. Second gear. Okay, looking good. Okay, gotta hug the inside on the gas early. Using that camber to help rotate the car around the corner. Gonna want to understeer. Not a bad lap though. Not a bad lap. Yeah, I already did my qualifying
Nice work
lap.
out
Okay.
Currently P5 after qualifying.
All right. So we fill up with full gas. And we take, I think we take the medium tires off the bat. Or we could take hard tires. It's going to be much harder, grip-wise. Given some of the drivers we see behind us too, it actually might, like, given the gap in terms of pace from the car behind me. Oh, but it's raining. Oh, it totally messes everything up. We put wet tires on here. Always. You always put those wet tires on. You're gonna need to use them. Yep, gotta use the wet tires. Otherwise, I'm gonna die. And I think this will be our last. This will be our last race, given how much time this race is going to take and when it should end. So, yeah, this will probably be our last little race here. This is the 488, actually, now that I see. It is the 488 GTE spec car, which they label as a GT2. So, I mean, I think they have a GT... Well, I guess the GT2 would be a lower aero. GTE is going to be lower aero too. So trying to go faster in straights and stuff. Yeah. Ooh, I am sleepy. I'm not even anywhere close to being done though. I have a lot of work to do this afternoon. I've got friends coming over for an air. We're going to an air show tomorrow. So should be fun. All right, let's do it. Oh, goodness. I maintain.
Total time penalty is about half a second. Total time penalty is about half
That's
a second.
annoying. Oh, goodness me.
Total time penalty is about 3.5 seconds. Total time penalty is about 3.5 seconds.
What did I do there in the end that deserved a penalty? I get the penalty for bumping the guy a little bit there, but what did I do there? Honestly, I hate to say it, it's not even worth it. It's really not even worth it. I'm already going to lose a ton of safety rating for that. It's not like I care about skill rating either. It's really not even worth it. Why? Why? I have wet tires on. You shouldn't be understeering this much. No, it's based off of the severity. Well, it would add things together, but it's based off of the severity of the incident. But I don't think I did anything there that would warrant. Like, there's nothing I could have done. I got hit, and then I'm turning on traction control for this because it's impossible to drive this car right now. We'll keep going, but that's ridiculous. It just sucks that after trying so hard to gain back safety rating, like, again, I get the first one. You can give me a half a second penalty for that little contact if you really want to, but 3-second penalty for something I couldn't do anything about when I wasn't even on the track. See, it's just the tires don't do anything right now. And also, wet weather racing isn't nearly this slippery on wet tires. Like, it's slippery, don't get me wrong, but it's not this slippery. And you understeer, but you don't understeer this much. Yeah, just by sticking with it, we... It's good I could figure it out a little bit, but... Yeah, we're just gaining by staying. Getting positions back. If this were a kart, it probably would be. You're right, this would be mimicking karting perfectly. But this is not a go-kart. Moving up, moving up. We're doing it. I wish they had a toggle for traction control in this game so that you could turn it on and off in the wet weather like this. Because on a dry track, I don't need it. But on this track, wet, I definitely want it just for extra security. Oh, he didn't DNF'd and I couldn't catch up with him. I wonder if people will come in for a pit stop for this race, because tires are getting close. Mistakes were made by that guy in front. I think this is the lap. After this lap, yep. If I was in the front, I would maybe try and stay out. Actually, I'm in the back, so maybe I should try and stay out. Nah. We'll get some nice tires and make sure we stay clean. Hey, Shelby, welcome. I do have to apologize, Shelby. This is the last. This is the last race I'm going to be doing, and I'm not doing so hot, so. He's gonna crash. Let's go, let's go. Oh my gosh, the grip is somewhat back. Goodness me. goodness, I hit that inside. Dang it. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Total time penalty is about 4 seconds.
What? That's where I was braking before. Just what I needed. We'll finish it out. But this sucks. Why can't these cars just feel like ACC and like I understand them? That would be nice. I know I'm comparing apples to oranges when I say that, but yikes! That was bad. Fastest lap would have put me quite a ways up there, though. See, in ACC, I'm okay. I'm okay. Ooh, not good. Just not a good race, but that's where we're gonna have to end it. Yeah. Would have sucked more if I didn't finish it, and that's how we ended the stream. We stuck it out. We got it done. So, yeah, just had to do the best we could, and it just wasn't that good that time. Just didn't have it. It was a tough race, and just didn't do very well. Happens. So. But, yeah, safety rating moves back down to B. That sucks. I worked so hard to get it up to A again, and I lose it in that one race. That's how it goes, though. I think that's it's one of the shorter circuits. Gosh, that sucks. That sucks, but like I said, that's how it's gonna have to end, and gonna need to go get some lunch and then do some shopping. So anyway, folks, thanks for joining in. Sorry, Shelby, for ending so quickly after you join. It's been an absolute pleasure to be able to stream for you guys today, and hopefully enjoyed what I had to show. And yeah, please be sure to tune in next week. We'll be back next Monday for some more racing, and hopefully we'll improve from there. We want to get back to S. That's where I have been for the longest time. Just had a few bad races, so definitely don't want to keep that going that way. So. Yep, we'll be back next week, and we'll keep it clean, we'll keep it fast, and do the best we can. So, thanks so much for joining, everyone. Appreciate your support. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends, because that helps expand the channel. And yeah, Mauer can collect more trivia, and we can do some trivia on Monday. So. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of your day. Peace.
And of those memories, I'd rather lose the light. Since then, the days are getting longer, but I keep getting lost in the snow. And these days, it's all I've ever wanted, it's all I've ever wanted to know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, I don't even know. What it is that keeps me from letting you go, it's not what I thought. I guess we get what we want. 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 I've been thinking that I can't quite get